Hey, I'm just getting my stuff together before I really start cooking. How's everybody doing? I'm making Marry Me chicken tonight, and I have almost everything I need. I just realized I didn't get Parmesan, so I am using provolone because why not? Okay, I think we're just about there. Wait, I was gonna do a cast iron. There we go. And we're going to dredge these chicken breasts. First, we're going to season them. Ah, it's so juicy. This is the first time I've ever made this. I know it was kind of viral a while back, but I never got around to making it. So that now would be a good time. Gonna sprinkle on some of the. This is salt, pepper, basil, thyme, a little bit of herbs de Provence, some parsley, some oregano, garlic, onion powder. I think that's everything. So I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle it on the tops, and we're gonna put that as this is heating up, season side down on the chicken. Yeah. I also put some tarragon in here. I don't remember if I said that. This is just about getting up to temperature. Um, So now we're just gonna brown the chicken, and we're gonna put it on a plate to rest. That's not big enough, I don't think. I'm gonna make it big enough. Oh, over here I have, you can't see it, but on the back burner I have some of my homemade broth coming up to temperature. It's been in the fridge, so I'm just heating it up. I need 2 cups of chicken broth, so I'm using that. And here, I guess we can scooch this way a little bit, huh? Okay. So we're going to dredge these. Shake off the excess. Make sure you get all the sides. You're probably going to have to do them in batches depending on how big your pan is. Once they cook, they will be a little bit smaller. I'm going to try and use this pan for all of them when I put them in the oven. Ooh, which reminds me, I need to preheat my oven. 375. There we go. And now we're just hanging out, waiting for it to cook. How you guys doing? What's up, Birder? Thanks for the support from the next room. This thing doesn't. There we go. I guess I can clean my hands now. So the recipe says to cook the chicken breasts for about 45 minutes on each side. But don't forget, we're still going to be cooking them more in the oven as well. So cook them mostly through, I guess. But yeah. Kind of want to put a little butter in here. No, maybe I won't. How's everybody doing today? How you been? Did you have a good weekend? Talk to me. Sorry, while I adjust this. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. I'm trying to see who's in here. Hello. Thank you everybody for joining, even if you don't stay. I appreciate it. What do you guys do this weekend? I want to know. Tell me. Brady, you're in the chat. Why don't you tell me? Take a little peeksy peek. No, it's not even close. I don't talk much on live. It makes me feel weird. Unless there's people actually like specifically talking to me or something, that's fine. I will love to interact with you, but for the most part, I'm going to be doing my thing, and then I'll try and narrate what I'm doing, but I might forget that as well. So thank you for being patient with me. Has anybody made this recipe yet before? The Marry Me chicken? I know that it went viral a while ago. Viral. So dumb. Sorry. I'm not trying to. Anyways, it went viral a while ago, and I always thought it looked really cool. I just never got around to making it. So yeah, has anybody else made it? How did it turn out? Is there anything that you did differently than the recipe asked for or whatever? All those things. Hello, everybody that's joining. Thank you. Good to see you. Look at that crust. I'm going to turn this off. I think that's not done. I don't know why I did that. I know it's hot. Be right back. Watch my chicken while I'm gone. Whoa, did you guys see that ghost that was in here? That was wild. Whoa. Happy October. All right, let's see how this is going. Do a little bit more on that side. A little bit more oil. I'm using a little bit more chicken than the recipe asked for, or suggests, I guess, because it's all just a suggestion. So I'm going to add a little bit more of everything that I'm supposed to. Just a smidge more, though, because it says 4 chicken breasts. I'm using 5 just because that's what came in the pack. Whatever we don't eat, we can freeze. Let's see, new people joining. Hello. How is everyone? We're making Marry Me chicken. Have you ever made it? So we're going to put these brown breasts on that right there, whatever that's called, the pan. Now I'm going to dredge these. Just rinse and repeat like we did before. Just make sure you get all sides. And also make sure that you tappa any of the extra. I actually think we might have room for this last one in here, so we'll do that as well. Do you ever hold your arm like a T-Rex? Because I don't know what to do with my hand. There we go. We'll get that in there. We'll put this off to the side. I'll deal with that later. Wash my hands yet again. This is why my hands are always so dry. I wash my hands so much, especially when I'm cooking. this plate as well. There we go. Do a little cleanup as you go. Ah, almost fell. Huh? Marry me chicken. Are you gonna marry me after eating this? Whee! Alright, while we are waiting for all this stuff, I'm going to chop some veg. Don't forget to save your onion ends, pieces, and skins, as well as your garlic skins and ends, as well as your carrot peels and ends, and your celery ends, because all of those can be put in the freezer like this. Oh, I didn't realize you guys weren't even seeing what I was doing. Sorry. You can put it in a bag like this and stick it in the, oh, I almost put the whole onion in. Stick it in the freezer and use it for stock later. That's how I made the stock that I'm going to be using tonight. Come on, cat. Okay. Of course not. You don't want to go, do you? So we're going to put an onion, some garlic, and then these sun-dried tomatoes, and a little bit of tomato. Well, I say a little bit. I'm just going to use the whole freaking can because ain't nobody got time left for that. I'm just going to use a whole can of tomato paste instead of measuring it out. Cook this chicken. Right, we're flipping that to the other side to brown that other side. And then we're going to continue chopping it. I did a whole lot of cooking the last couple weeks, but I didn't really film any of it because I got a new audiobook. And you know how that goes. You just kind of go nose deep. And then you have to do something with your hands while you're listening. So that's kind of what I had to do. Okay. So this is a couple of cloves of garlic, but we all know what that means, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That can go in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that. Save that paper skin. Put that back in there. My cat's right down here at my feet. So peel these garlic, save those skins. I got my bag right here off camera, and that will go back in the freezer when I'm done, which is just going to be here in a few seconds. So I don't need to worry about anything like defrosting or anything and putting it back in the freezer. That's a very quick process. Alright, so I'll put this back in the freezer. It is not time for your mush yet. No, it is not. It's not time for your mushy food. A little bit more oil. Let's do a little bit smaller. Alright, we're going to turn this heat off for a second. I'm going to put these chicken off to the side. And now, finish chopping up these. Alright, I got these sun-dried tomatoes here. These sun-dried tomato pesto sauce with whole pine nuts. That sounds cool. I don't know if these are julienne or if these are, looks like they're already pre-chopped. So it calls for a half a cup. So I'm gonna just kind of eyeball it here. I don't know. I feel like that's about a half cup. So used about that much of the jar. There's about this much left. And I'll just put that in the fridge. And that will actually stay for basically forever almost. Because it's all packed in oil. I don't have any condiment room. There we go. Excuse me. Okay. So where am I at? We've, alright. So we're gonna stir in our onions and garlic. Hold on, let me turn it back over here. So I keep forgetting that I have to. There we go. Hi. Can you see? Okay. So we got onion. Should open up my tomato paste while I'm thinking about it. Okay, those onions are looking a little bit sweated out, so I'm going to add the sun-dried tomatoes and the garlic. I'm going to use the rest of my seasoning mixture. Sprinkle it on top here. It smells really, really good. That sun-dried tomato with the pesto and the pine nuts has a really, really nice aroma to it. Got hot oil on my wrist and now it burns. We're just going to cook this down for a little bit longer. And then we're going to add our tomato paste and our dry white wine, courtesy of my mother. This is her wine that she made. We're going to get that nice Maillard reaction here on the bottom with this tomato and the garlic and everything. It smells so good. I'm going to turn that heat up a little bit. You keep looking, nobody's talking. It's okay. I'm talking to myself, and that's what I do best. Alright, so I'm going to add the tomato paste. Just going to add the whole thing because yummy. And also remember, we're making more than just the one or the 2 serving, whatever thing that the recipe calls for. So we're using a little bit more than what they're asking for, so it's okay to use the whole can. We're going to cook that into our little mixture here. And then when that gets all nice and incorporated, we're going to deglaze this pan with some of that white wine. And then we are going to add our chicken broth. And, oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot some crushed red pepper flakes. I'll put that in right now. I forgot what I was saying. Oh well. Alright. Deglaze with some white wine. I'm just going to eyeball it. That was about a half a cup right there. I'm just going to scrape up all those little bits. That smells good. Oh, that's hot. I think I need a little bit more wine. In the pan, too. And cook off that alcohol. That smells really good. There's like that floral aroma of that wine. It's really good. Okay, so now so I'm gonna put the broth in. It calls for 2 cups. 1, 2, a little bit. Oh, that looks good. And then we're going to put some heavy cream in. It says about 1/2 cup. Yeah. I'm going to probably put about 3/4 of a cup. Just turn that off because we're just going to be transferring this to the oven now. Ooh, it's getting to be such a pretty color. I feel like I'm forgetting something. No, looks like I'm good. So now we're just going to nestle these chickens back into the skillet. And I really hope they'll all fit. Ooh, that almost fell. Okay, these little ones. I'm gonna have to put this on a pan. I'm gonna have to put that on a pan. That's gonna overflow. It's the smallest pan I have available right now. Now we're gonna put this in the oven for about, it says 10 to 12 minutes, but I'm gonna do about probably 15 to 30 because like I said, these are bigger breasts and there's more of them than the original recipe called for. So they're gonna go in for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna put my timer on and then I'll check them and we'll go from there. At this point in time, I'm going to sign off and I will post a picture of the finished product when I'm done. So thanks for coming and hanging out. Lizard Lips, yes, I am making you dinner. You need to come hang out with me, please. Come make dinner. Come eat my dinner. God, I have to beg people to come eat. Please come over, let me make you food. All right. Signing off, and I will update with a picture or like a clip or something on my profile later. All right. I'll see you guys later. Happy Sunday.